Hello, welcome to the vlog again. Woo! This vlog is a little bit all over the place. I don't even know if you need this disclaimer, really. Like, when is it not all over the place? But basically what happens in the vlog is I keep starting a day and then forgetting to finish it. So I think in this vlog, I make the same morning smoothie 3 times. So if you're feeling like you're getting somewhere and then you're getting pulled back and then you're getting somewhere and then you're getting pulled back, I'm sorry. I don't know. It's like every time I have my smoothie, I'm like, must film. So there is a brief bit when you watch 3 smoothies in a row, but then it picks up. So just bear with. There's a bit of body doubling in here, a bit of my typical kind of chats, and yeah, just general fannying about, because that's all I really do. I'm a chief fannier. So I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you in 1 second. I was going to do a transition, but I don't know quite what I was planning on doing here, so we'll just ignore that. Good morning. Today is all about being realistic, okay? So, you know what we've done? Like, we've done tidy with me, we've done organise a party with me, but today what we're doing is be realistic with me. And by that is, I'm not going to be hard on myself. I'm going to get stuff done, right? But I'm going to accept that I can't do everything at once. Like, in my head, every single day, I'm like, do you know what, Holly? You're going to get on with your job, and then you're going to have a hobby, and then you're going to relax, and then you're going to text all your friends, then you're going to see all your friends, then you're going to become the Prime Minister. And the problem is then, every evening, I feel like, because I'm like, I've not actually done any of the things that I've set out to do. I'm going to write the list of the problems here, actually. The to-do list is too long. The expectations are too high. It's like I don't actually know myself or who I am. I'm not realistic about what I can achieve, and I'm also not kind to myself. I'm not saying to myself, do you know what, Holly, actually, you've worked all day, you've done a really good job there, and you've gone for a walk. Like, what more do you want? And so I'm going to learn to scrap all these, and instead what we're going to do is we're going to be realistic and we're going to be kind to ourselves. And you know what, at the end of the day, whatever has been done, we're going to say, I'm happy with that. You tried your best, and that's all that matters. And you know what? Sometimes I'm not even going to try my best, because actually I don't want to be my best the whole time. That's too much best. You know, how is it best if you're doing it every day? Sometimes you've got to be a little bit not best, and today might exactly be that day. This has all started very well because another thing I do is I film my to-do lists out from like 6:30 in the morning. No, like from like 7 in the morning. And sometimes I'm tired and it's not going to be possible. And do you know what I've said to myself this morning? That's fine. So anyway, I'm going to go and have breakfast. Then I'm going to do a bit of work. Then I'm going to tidy a little bit to break it up, because I'm not very good at concentrating for really long periods of time. So I have to do like work, then like 20-minute tidy, and then work. Because weirdly in doing that, I don't really like tidying at all. But the tidying feels like a treat because it's breaking up the work, and then also the work then feels like a treat because it's breaking up the tidying. So I'm going to see if that method is working for me. So in this video, I'm not going to be shouting you, being like, get off your ass and do this. I'm going to say to you, do you know what, babe? You probably deserve a relax. You probably have done quite a lot today, and now you just want to pick your nose, sit in bed, eat some minstrels and listen to me bleat on. And that's fair enough, babe, because you know what I'm looking forward to at lunchtime when I'm going to eat my spaghetti hoops on toast? I'm going to watch people play Sims. I'm not going to think, oh, I'll try and get on with a bit of work, like to try and catch up while I'm having lunch. No. Lunch is sacred. I'm going to watch someone play Sims. I saw a video that has sparked my interest, and it's someone that is redoing the pancake house, because apparently the couple in the pancake house are a bit on the rocks, and they have made a video where they're going to make their house more suitable to them and try and get them off of the rock. And do you know what? I'm into it. I'm interested. So I'm going to do that. Smoothie time. Yesterday. Actually, I'll insert the clip here of yesterday morning because I was going to vlog, but then I ran out of time. But I feel like you enjoy these clips anyway. Good morning. We're having to blend my smoothie up in the bedroom because Rory's on a work call in our kitchen. There's no doors in this house, which is really annoying. So if I blend something in the kitchen, Rory works in the living room. He can't be in the dining room. He can't be on a work call, and I'm just like, Barr! Every time someone at work's trying to ask a question like, so Rory, when do you think we're going to get those? Barr! So I've had to come and sneak up upstairs to make my smoothie. It's giving me weird vibes because this just isn't meant to be in the bedroom. It's my own fault for not getting up early enough. Anyway, today I need to get on with some serious business. Why are you taking all the limelight? Hello. So I need to get on with some business. I've got some work to do because luckily I'm earning some money, which is good. So I've got to write up some treatments for some brand deals. So that is basically where a brand will come to me and be like, Holly, babe. And I'll be like, yeah, babe. Well, they'll go to like my management. I know I've got a manager, how big time. Basically, brands, so say like Deliveroo, right, would go to my management and say, hello, we want to work with Holly. We want to do a video on her channel, or we want to do a video on our channel. My management will go back and be like, hi, babe. Yeah, we can sort that that for you. They'll agree a fee, because I would never be able to negotiate. Like, someone could just say to me like, oh, we want to pay you 20 quid. And I'd be like, oh, don't you give me 30 quid? And they'd be like, no. And I'd be like, oh, actually, do you want it for 15? Don't worry about it. So I can put a management so that I can make some deals. And, well, I'm not even telling you this. Oh yeah. But basically, when you work with a brand, they come to you and they say, here's our rough idea. And quite a lot of the time I go back and I'm like, no, sorry, I don't like that idea. But I've got this idea that I think you might like, because I think to myself, like, all I ever think when I'm doing brand deals, right, is I think, unfortunately, brand, like delivery, I'd say, it's for my audience first and it's for you second. Like, I need to make a video that's actually interesting. Otherwise, why would anyone sit through it? Like, I don't like, whenever I see an ad, I'd skip past it unless it's really good. Like Sam Cornforth, he does brilliant videos and his ads are the same. They're still as engaging. Like, so you're like, yeah, I want to watch the whole way through. So basically I have to write out a script of roughly what I'm going to do and then get the brand to approve it. And then when the brand approves it, I can then film it. Now, another thing that you get when you deal with brands is, do you feel any anticipation right now because you want me to do this? Because I feel this anticipation, maybe it's just because I'm hungry. Anyway, what am I talking about? Hello, is there any thoughts in here? Oh yeah, I basically write a script like I imagine a script would be for a TV ad, because otherwise you can film the whole video, you can edit the whole video, you can be so pleased with it. You send it to the brand and they're like, oh, we don't actually like it. And you're like, yeah. So to avoid that, I write a very detailed script so that they can come back and be like, oh, we like this, but we don't like that, blah, blah. Then you have a bit of a back and forth and then eventually you film it and then it goes live and then Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. Anyway, I've got some business to do and there's something else I need to do. Oh, I need to do my Vinted. I'm not going to do that today actually because that's not actually urgent, and I need to do a return. So I know last time in our video we were tidying together. Maybe today we can be doing admin together, because I really struggle to actually get on with I procrastinate everything, and the reason I procrastinate is because I want everything to be perfect, and if it's not, I'm like, well, what's the point? So in my head, I think it's a comfier place to be to have not done it than it is to have done it and be not happy with it, or for it to not be that good. But the problem is, Holly, if you don't do anything, nothing's ever going to happen, and then it's always going to be poo. So there. Anyway, let's blend my smoothie in my bedroom. We're going to start off by plugging it in. It's a good place to start sometimes. And we're off. Then we have a quick peek at the consistency. Looking a little bit too thick. And I've also brought my glass up. I really need to get some nice glasses, because sometimes in the morning when I go to drink my morning smoothie out of a glass that has been taken from a pub at some point in mine and Rory's life, I think to myself, that is not relaxing vibes. Like the fact that probably a load of middle-aged men have all been like hoofing down a pint in that, and now I'm having that for my serene morning smoothie. It's just not good. Right, add a little bit more. This feels like I'm making potions like when I was a kid. And we go again. This also means you get more smoothie. I didn't realise it blows out air. So let's see if I can do like a L'Oreal. Enough of that, but that's a good thing to know that I've got that in the locker, that if I ever do need a L'Oreal moment, I can do it off of the back of my blender. Also, this blender is so good. I use it, me and Rory use it every single day. It's Ninja, and I'm pretty sure it was like 50 quid. So if you want to buy that, I would do an affiliate link, but I really can't be asked. And even if like loads of you bought one, I don't even know how much you make off an affiliate link, but I can't imagine it's much. Like I tried to do like to know for a bit, and I'm pretty sure I like linked some bikinis or some swimsuits I'd worn on holiday, and a few people did click on it, but I ended up making like £3, and I just thought, can I be asked? No. So I'm gonna sack that off. I say that, but in the next video I'll be like, here's your affiliate link to everything that I've ever owned. Oh, delicious. I think my blending set the dogs off next door. Oops. Okay, I can't just sit here and bask in my smoothie. I need to go and do business. I've lost my laptop, so now how am I meant to do any business without a laptop? This is the problem with ADHD. You go to get on with something and then everything goes to shit. And the problem is I'm going to look for my laptop. So I'm sorry, I'm going to look for my laptop, right? And then I'm going to find something else random. And then I'm going to start thinking about that and then move on to that topic. I'm never going to get back to the business that I need to do. This is one problem about me being my boss. I'm the worst boss ever. And I'm also the worst employee ever. Anyway, I need to sneak into the kitchen before it's on a course we're going to have to talk. Look at this. So currently our toilet's blocked, and it wasn't me, can I just add, but Rory was like, look, I'm going to put some bleach down it, but the bleach has to stay in there for 24 hours. I was like, yeah, fine. And he's like, so you can't use the downstairs toilet for that long? I'm like, yeah, babe, that's so fine. But I think he knows that I'm someone that is going to completely forget that information, because anytime I come in from anywhere, I am desperate for a wee. Like, I can't explain. I have got the like bladder control of no, it's not even the bladder control. It's like the mind control of knowing if you need a wee of a 4-year-old. If I slightly need a wee, I cannot be asked to go, and then I'll end up going out somewhere. And then by the time I get back, I am desperate, and more often than not, I'm like keying door, little bit of wee has already come out, and then I am running through the house to get in that toilet to go for a wee. So Rory's had to actually put the mop over it to block it, to try and make sure that I don't go in there and wee. That man just knows me so well. The fact that he knows I can't just have like what's it called? Like an audible warning. Like I need an actual barrier to stop me from running in there and weeing and ruining the unblocking process. Sorry, why have I started this vlog talking about my toilet being blocked? Like, come on. Anyway, I'm making my morning smoothie. Something's happened to cacao. I think the weather changed or something. And now I cannot explain how much this has gone up in price. This used to be like £14. This is £24. Bearing in mind, I have this smoothie every morning, so I must get through this like within 2 months. I almost have a gym membership cost, but just for cacao nibs. And these are the cheapest ones I can find online. Like, it's not like I'm using like high grade ones. They're the cheapest ones. The problem is, I love this smoothie so much, so I can't change it. And when I like something, I just keep going. So yeah, I've got my really expensive cacao nibs. Then I've got a handful of dates. I bloody love dates now. I always thought I would not be a date person, but you just have to like, I found this with these foods, you have to like slow burn them into your life. Like I really had to slow launch it. Anyway, I get those on Amazon as well. I get everything in a kilogram, and also I get things on a repeat. I thought I could do this like during making these videos, just give you the little tips that I do for ADHD. So another thing that I do is everything's on like repeat buys. Those cacao nibs, I worked out roughly how often I'm ordering them, and now they just come every 2 months, so I never run out, which is just an absolute lifesaver. I also get through a tub of peanut butter more or less once a week as well. I feel like that program, like 22 Kids and Counting, with the amount of like some of these foods I get through, but it's just because I eat the same meal every day. I'm such a creature of habit. Like I've had this smoothie every day since I went to visit my friend. Oh my god, sorry, this is such a flex. Like, yeah, I went to LA. My friend moved to LA, so I went to visit her, and I had the smoothie, and I was like, oh my god, it's the nicest thing I've ever had. And that was probably like over 2 years ago, and ever since that, I've had this literally every single day. And every day I look forward to it like I've never had it before. Like I can't explain. Like I will plan my morning around being able to have my smoothie before whatever I've got to do. No, don't tell me I didn't freeze a banana. Oh, I did. I was about to kick off. And then I use almond milk. You can use any milk. I just think oat milk makes it too sweet. Soy milk. Do you know what? I don't know why I don't use soy milk. I could get on board with soy milk, but I just use almond because it doesn't really have too much flavour, and I like the flavours of everything else. Are you ready? Oh my god, last night I was having an absolute whale of a time. I've not said that in such a long time, whale of a time, because I love playing on the Switch. Like my Nintendo Switch is my favourite thing in the whole wide world. And Rory likes playing it, but not like me. Like if we start playing it, I would play all night long. Like I would never want to stop. Whereas he's a bit like, I'm bored now. And so it's like, he's like bartering with a child. Like, I'll be like, one more. And he's like, okay, but after that you can't ask for one more. And I'm like, I know. And we've got this new game, and it was really cheap. Like I've never seen anyone else play it. I think it's called like All Stars Cooking or something. And you're like, Rory's a little carrot and I'm a little banana called Chad. And then you have to work together to like cook meals. It has so many levels. So each level has got like 50 days, and you have to play each day. So, oh my god, we've played 100 days of it thinking about it, because we've done all of the burgers and then all of the ice cream parlour. It is so much fun. I absolutely love it. And last night we completed one of the rounds, and honestly, I felt like I was back at uni, like I was graduating. Like I was so proud of us. Anyway, that's my smoothie. Delicious. I need to try and find a protein powder that doesn't go really sweet and taste like poo, because I do know this needs more protein as a breakfast, but I just don't know how to sort that situation out. Sorry, my teeth just hit my spoon. I didn't realise this, right? I've never ever thought, like if I hear someone that's eating, their fork, spoon, whatever, touch their teeth when they put it in their mouth, I've never thought anything of that. But Rory finds it really cringy. Like I find obviously like when people eat with their mouth open cringy, and I don't like mouth noises, but the sound of someone's cutlery hitting their teeth just doesn't bother me. But does anyone else have that, like Rory? Like it like goes through him. I think it's similar to like a chalkboard for him. But it's so bad because it turns out I must really be hooving my food in because my fork touches my back teeth. And he's like, I don't know how you're doing that. And I'm like, I don't know how you're not doing that. So if anyone's got any tips on that, how do I eat and not, like, why is my fork touching my molars? I actually think it's because, this is a bit grim, right, but I absolutely hated the dentist. Like, I was really scared of it. And I actually think it's connected to the emetophobia. Like, I just didn't like the thought of someone being in my mouth. Or, like, I didn't like when they were going to give me braces, like, putting that, like, mouth thing in. Anyway, I got this wobbly tooth and I hated wobbling my teeth. It really made me cringe. And this tooth, like half of it came off, but half of it didn't. And I couldn't bring myself to like pull it out. So for like, honestly, like 6 months, I had like half a tooth that was half there, half not. Sometimes I actually dream that it's still in there because it was so horrible. Anyway, so for like 6 months, I always had to eat right at the back of the other side of my mouth so it didn't touch that side. So I think that's where it's coming from. I don't know why I'm telling you this. I think maybe that was too much information situation. Sorry if you're eating. Do you think it's funny that when you pictured being an adult, when you were a kid, you pictured that like you'd be wearing, I always pictured like, you know that film 13 Going on 30? I thought I would be like wearing like a little slinky nightie and stuff like that was going to be the vibe. But actually it's gone the complete opposite way. Like I thought everything was getting smaller, but everything's just got bigger. These are my favourite pyjamas. I've got one mega long tong, whatever that's called, and this is what I wear every night. Like, there's no allure. Sorry, I also probably do need to clear up. The reason I'm wearing my running vest is not because I'm about to go for a run in this outfit. It's just because I cannot be bothered to put a bra on, but I'm just in my pyjama top and I don't know what the process is on YouTube with nips. So I thought, I don't want to do all of this and then find out that I've got to like blur my nips with every movement. Anyway, one thing that does have to happen every evening is dinner. And sometimes I find it really hard to motivate myself to make it because in my head, I don't understand how anyone can spend half an hour making something they hoof down in 5 minutes. But I'm thinking to myself, it's for future you, because think how happy you're going to be in 20 minutes time and you get to eat this nice meal and you're not eating something that you know just makes you feel like poo, because my stomach just does not like a lot of things. It's very, all it likes to do is be gassy and we've got to try and not be, do you know what I mean? There are ways to not be gassy, so I need to try and work towards them. So basically I am going to try and make a mega dinner for me and Rory. Also, another thing that motivates me is that Rory is a good cook, so he makes a lot of nice dinners and I do think it is only fair that I make him some back. So I'm going to show you one of our cult classics. We actually have this 2 nights every week because when you've got the ingredients, you might as well have it twice. I can't remember who I got this recipe from, which is bothering me. So if anyone sees this and they recognise it, please let me know and then I'll add it into the comments. But basically, it's like that tuna cardo that everyone had, but it's the tofu equivalent. And even Rory likes it, who is a meat eater. So that's when you know it's good. And he actually thoroughly enjoys it. So yeah, basically, maybe you're putting off making dinner or maybe you're putting off something else, but while I'm having to go through making this, why don't you go through what you know that deep down you need to be getting on with. Sometimes it's the small wins, like what smells? Oh my god, I thought I was smelling of BO, but it's actually just the spring onions. Sometimes I think of the small wings of like tidying up. Small wins, not small wings. Like for example, I had to load the dishwasher, which I don't like doing, but this now means that when this dries out I can reload this and I get some real satisfaction. I feel like Stacey Solomon when I pour in things into my jars. So that's what I've got to tell myself. Just got to get there. Right, Holly, you've got to stop talking about what you can do. You've got to get on with it. Is that right? So I'm going to put these all away so that we can get on with the cooking process. Now, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to grate your tofu. I know, that is crazy. Tofu does bother me because it's admin. Like, I don't like the fact that you've got to drain it and do all this other stuff. Like, boring. But this is the thing. I've got to think of future me. Me in 20 minutes is going to be so pleased that I've done this. Also, nothing is as hard as my brain makes out it is. Like, my brain really said to me that was going to be hard. Like, having to open that thing, having to throw that away, and then having to drain it. My brain really built up that what I just did was too hard. And was it, audience? Was that hard? Did that take me long? No. So maybe the thing you're putting off. Sorry, I don't know why I'm harassing you. You're probably just sitting in bed, like picking your nose, eating some chocolate. I don't know why I'm suddenly turning into Mr. Motivator just because I'm making my tofu dinner. Because I feel bad because Rory made it yesterday. Right, anyway. Oh god, that scared me. Sorry, I thought the bin was someone coming in. And I actually just thought in my head, I was like, oh, I actually can't be arsed to be burgled right now. I wasn't like scared. I was like, I can't be arsed. I don't want to get burgled in this outfit. Like, I can't. Anyway, this is what I do. I get the air fryer thing and then I just grate, like so. We get the tofu from Lidl and it comes in a really useful pack because it's the exact right amount for 2 people. Mega. Sometimes I grate a little bit too close to my finger and I fear that a bit of my biab goes in there as well. well, but I just kind of think maybe that is, you know, added nutrients. Maybe that's keeping it exciting, a little bit of my glitter nail varnish in your dinner. Lucky there's a lot of like sauce and stuff, so you wouldn't actually know. Oh my god, hang on. We might actually have a 9-9 emergency that we've run out of soy sauce. Surely that can't be. Oh no. Oh no, everything is collapsing right in front of my eyes. What am I going to do? We've got this much soy sauce to get between two of us. What? This is a litre. How have we got through that? That is terrifying. Oh my god. Wait, what are you? Oh no, you're sesame oil. Wait, what's up there? Sorry, you're about to get a big crotch shot, but I just need to... Oh, ow. Okay, that's not going to happen. Ow! No! Oh! This recipe is going to be slightly poo, but we're just going to have to deal with that. So anyway, we've got the shredded tofu. Then I've got this. I got sent this from Mercado, big time. It's so good because it's such a good spray. Look how satisfying this is. Let me do some ASMR for you. Oh, okay, it's running out, so it's not, but before it was like really spraying out, but it's still a good spray. Proper powerful stuff. And that's avocado oil. Okay, then you're meant to add a bit of soy sauce, but I think I'm going to have to save that. But hang on, what am I saving this for? That isn't going to do anything. Oh, you know when you think in your head, like maybe if I just worry about this enough, it's going to change the situation, but it's really not. Okay, anyway, moving swiftly on. Then what we're going to do is we're going to get Chinese 5-spice seasoning. Whoa. And we're going to put this in here. So far we've oiled up our tofu and then we're adding in... Oh, Holly, why have you done that? Well, hopefully the mouse wouldn't enjoy that. Nice. But that was hell. Like, I went to use my soda stream and there was an actual poo inside the water bottle that you used for the soda stream. And I'm so... I can't even talk about that, actually. That fills me with absolute dread. I'm going to add a bit of chicken seasoning as well. I've got no idea if this goes. I'm new to cooking, so, like, watching this, like, I know Chinese spices taste nice. I know that garlic granules are good. But me adding this in, this could be ruining everything. I've got no idea. Like, I just add everything in. Like, I just always add cumin, turmeric, every meal. It doesn't matter what I'm making. I could be making a cake and I'd still add it in. I don't know like what goes with what, which is a shame. Okay, that's nice that I just coughed in that as well. Do you know what the problem is? I still think soy sauce is just going to miraculously arrive because I really want it to. I do need to let that dream die. Okay, I'm going to put this tofu in the air fryer and it's going to go in there for 14 minutes. I have got a double air fryer because I'm a show off. This has changed my life. This makes everything quicker. If you've got ADHD and you haven't got an air fryer, I can't believe that. You can even get these to match up, like if you're cooking like potatoes and something else, it's just so good. And I like that it's touchscreen, it just feels big time. Moving on. I've also turned off the face tracker because some of you said it was making you feel seasick and that's the last thing I'd want to do. You're welcome. Oh, I wanted to ask you, maybe I've already actually mentioned this in another video, but if I haven't, can you please tell me how you properly clean a wooden board? Because what I like about this one is I can put it in the dishwasher, but I know that like, I just saw a fact that was like, you eat a credit card of plastic every year with one of these boards, and I'm a bit like, do I want to be eating a credit card of plastic? I'm not sure. Like, I'm not absolutely against it, but I'm not particularly for it. So if you know, how do you properly clean like a wooden board? Please let me know, because then I will transfer over and use that instead. Right, so in this recipe, this is where it really ramps up. We're going to have 2 spring onions, 1 for each member that is eating the meal. Do you know what? I actually think, as someone with ADHD, I saw a video on this and I'm like, that's so true. Like, all the things that are good for me, I don't have the desire to do them, which is such a shame. But once I'm doing them, I'm like, yeah, I'm into it. Like cooking. Like, if I wasn't filming this with you right now, and if it wasn't that I was making this meal for me and Rory, I'd really struggle to get myself like going. But it's weird that now I'm doing it, I'm thoroughly enjoying this because I do like processes. I do like doing things and it building up to something bigger. Like, I like Lego and stuff like that, and this is like actual useful adult Lego. Like, I'm building something that not only am I going to enjoy, but it's also going to be good for me. But it's so weird that I can't seem to say that to me like 10 minutes ago that couldn't be asked. It's like that with everything, like even tidying. Like, tidying I do actually find quite enjoyable. I just can't seem to get myself to understand that information, and it's so frustrating. It's even the same. Do you know what? I think I might do a whole video about friendships, because that is another thing that I'm actually like, do you know what? I have got a load of lovely friends, and I do think I'm a good friend to them, but I don't think, like, I feel like everyone got a manual on being friends and I haven't quite got it, because I find actually like I was saying this, my mum's the same. Like, we let plans just happen to us. I'm not very good at being the organizer, and I'm always like, okay, you need to text that friend, you need to text that friend, you need to text that friend, and then they text me and I'm like, no, I was just about to text you and now you've done it and now I've missed the boat of being the person that sends the first text. but it's just like it just doesn't come naturally to me. I just don't think of it. Like, I think it's the object permanence, so I only think about what's like directly in front of me. And that again is why I can't do anything that's good for me, because I can't remember what things feel like. Like when I see my friends I haven't seen in a while, I'm like, oh my God, why have I left it so long? But it's like I don't remember that feeling of how much I love being with them until I'm there. It's same with like missing things. Like I don't really miss people, which I think a lot of people find interesting. Like I'll say like miss you. Do you know what it is? Like when I then see people, I then think, oh my God, you know what? I've missed you. But I don't think it until I'm in front of them. I'm so just in what I'm doing that day that I don't think of it. Okay, let me start adding this into the bowl. So then you get a mega bowl, like so. So we've got a little bit of cucumber, a little bit of spring onion, bosh. Next up, we're going to grate a carrot. Now I would peel a carrot, but Rory doesn't peel carrots. And he was like, I don't know why you do that. And then I was like, yeah, why do I do that? So I've stopped. This is one of those meals that brings me a lot of serendipity, because I like the fact that it takes the same amount of time for that to cook as it does to prepare this, and then it's all done. The kind of meals that I can't bear is when you're making a sauce. Oh! Like when it says let something simmer, I'm like, no, I just want to do it. I don't want to let something simmer. Like what am I meant to do when it's simmering? Like I can't do anything. Oh, nice, another bit of biab going into there. Another thing I'm going to do, and this is miraculous, is I'm going to put this straight in the dishwasher, because that then means that I have a task done. Look at this. I'm not going to put it down, I'm going to put it away. Oh my God. And while I'm here, I'm going to put this away as well. I think my ADHD is cured. I think we're fine. Okay, so then we've got that. Then we have an avocado. Oh my God, look at that. Perfect. I think I've got to say to myself, because I like childlike things, I think I need to say to myself, this is the same as like when you were a child and you go in the bathroom and you'd make a potion. Do you know what I mean? Or you'd go make your nana tea and you'd make it out of like semi-warm water from the tap, some grass and a tea bag. Like I need to say to myself, this is the adult equivalent of making a potion, but it's actually going to be good. I used to do that thing when you chop like that and then you get the thing out, because it felt like I was a chef, but Rory said that loads of people that did that, that's like one of the biggest things people go to A&E for. And I thought, do you know what, weirdly I wouldn't so much mind the injury, but the thought of having to be in A&E, no, can't do it, sorry, not interested. I don't like the anticipation of A&E. Like I'm looking around everyone like, what is wrong with you, and are you going to get me, because I don't want it. I'm also going to put this in the recycling. I am actually the bee's knees. I've put it in the wrong one, but I can't want to go back in. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, something that I should have done actually before this step, wherever it's happened, is I'm going to mash that avocado, because this is kind of making a bit of like a sauce situation. I was talking about friendships, wasn't I? Maybe I'll do a whole video on that instead. But I'll tell you one of my key things that I've learned is that unmasking to your friends isn't as hard as you think. And if you think it is hard, it's probably because those people aren't your people. Honestly, it's been pretty easy for me. Like, no, sorry, it hasn't been easy, but it hasn't been as jarring as I thought it was going to be. I thought everyone would turn around and be like, oh, we don't like this new you, I'm not interested. Whereas actually, do you know what, you should give people a bit more, what's it called, like you should believe in people a bit more, because a lot of people actually are very kind and actually purely just want the best for you. Anyway, short monologue over. This is what we've got right now. Is it making you think, hell yeah, maybe not, but that's fine. Then we get sticky rice. This is key. Am I using rice in this? Yes, this is bad. I do have a rice cooker that is currently at my parents' house. When I get that, this will stop. Now, the key ingredients is coming to you thick and fast, and that is, well, not that thick and fast because we can't find it. This isn't looking good. If this ingredient is missing, we're in big doo-doos. Oh my God, this feels personal. This is very, very bad. Another key ingredient is not here. Oh, and I'm getting a head rush. Okay, I need to call Rory in emergency, find out where this is, else we are screwed. I hate that Rory always is spelling do not disturb, makes me see red and I have to call him twice. I really hope it is missing. This is a bit like when you call your mum saying I can't find something in there. Like you say.
Hello.
Hi, sorry, have we run out of the mayonnaise? Oh my God, sorry, I'm such an idiot. Okay.
Well, you already made it?
Yeah, I don't know why, I just started making it, I didn't even think.
Have you already cooked it all? Is it finished cooking?
It's got a minute left.
Do you want me to go to the shop and buy that?
No, it's fine, I'll just get it on Deliveroo. Why did I start cooking it when it's obviously going to be at the gym until 7:30 and it's 6:55? This is what I mean by the end of the day, I've actually got no thoughts. Like, this is why I have to work at 6:30 in the morning, because by this point, get 30% off my next grocery order. Maybe the stars are aligning. I know this looks like I'm like just bouncing off of what just happened, but I can't tell you how often these things happen to me, like how often I get things wrong, that now I've really learned to be a bit more resilient, and there's no point me kicking myself, and there's no point me being like, oh, I can't believe now I've got to deliver all this, because I'm going to waste more energy and time and upset in worrying about that than I am just being like, this is just the ADHD tax of the situation. I'm annoyed that I've ordered that when Rory isn't going to be back yet, so he's not going to be able to enjoy it like as much because it's going to be a bit cold. That is annoying and that is stupid, but I'm telling myself, oh, that is just mugging me off, and it's like, we're ready now. But, you know, I needed peanut butter anyway, so maybe this is all good. I know it's not good, okay, so just humour me, please. Okay, is there anything else that I need? I could get some jammy Dodgers. Oh, I really could get some jammy Dodgers, couldn't I? Yeah. Let me get Rory some frozen blueberries, that's the kind of sweet go. Oh, that was it. Oh my god, I nearly forgot the soy sauce. That'd been mega bad. Sorry, this is probably so boring. But I like that you got to watch a up like in action. I actually can't believe I did that. Why have I started cooking this when Rory just went to the gym? Like, do I actually have a single thought up in here? I'm not seeing 30% off, babe. Don't tease me with 30% off and then not give it to me. Also, do you know what? I think Deliveroo and stuff have got favourites because they always give Rory a voucher and I never ever get a message for a voucher. Yeah, 20. Oh, is that the wrong code? What was it? Oh, would you have just saved £8? See, but the thing is, I haven't saved £8, have I? Because I bet the groceries are more expensive. Oh well. Holly, you got to stop talking. Just no, actually, I have saved money there. Okay, anyway. Do you know what? In the meantime, I don't know. I haven't got anything else to say. Oh, maybe we can unpack my new cutlery. So I'm just going to set this aside because there's nothing else we can do right now. I do need a snack. I feel like the stress of that scenario has made me starving. Oh, also, any other vegetarians, I need ideas of quick, and I mean super quick, lunches, because I can't bring myself. I think I mentioned this in my previous video, actually. I can't bring myself to make like a good lunch. Like at the minute, I keep just having spaghetti hoops on toast, which is not nutritious. Before, I was having proper like tofu, avocado, like loads of and now it's gone to so help me out. Oh my god. See, the stars are aligning yet again. I forgot I had these in the cupboard. Yes! Okay, let me get the cutlery and show you. Because basically, let me get it and then we'll talk. Basically, Rory and I's cutlery and plate situation is a bit of an abomination because neither of us ever wanted to spend money on buying it. But then we had a dinner party and I was like, we probably should have some cutlery for people, or like crockery, I think it's called. But like, look in here. These are all just like from random pubs, which, like I said earlier, fills me with dread. We got quite a nice glass selection because we got a few glasses when we moved in. But our bowls and plates, these, look how used they are. These are all from like Rory's uni house. Maybe not his uni house, but like his like London houses. So they're all so old. I've also just thought there's probably other girls that he's been with that have eaten off of these plates. They definitely need to go. Anyway, I found this random website and I found this cutlery that I like that wasn't that expensive. And did I do a load of research? No. So I'm kind of thinking, is this too good to be true or is it not? I got a set for 6 people, I think for £89. Like, does that sound too good to be true or what? And I keep asking you questions, but it's because, do you know what? I absolutely love the comments in here. I check my YouTube comments like every evening because I really do feel like it genuinely is. I don't know, it feels more like a two-way chat. Okay, first up, what do we have? Oh, we've got some bowls. I think I like them. What do you think? Bit small. Like, this is my normal pasta bowl. I suppose it could just be filled vertically. Don't worry, I'm not going to show you every single piece. I'm going to put it in the dishwasher. Honestly, I get on with so much more stuff because you're here. Like, I would literally be sat on the sofa doing sweet FA if it wasn't for this. We've got little bowls. Ooh. This does look like we're feeding a mouse, but whatever. Why are they so small? Am I just greedy and that's a normal size? They feel small. Side plate. This feels so grown up. I can't believe that people are going to come round and like their plates and their bowls are actually going to match. And they're not going to have had one of Rory's former flames eating off of them. I hope you know when I say these things, I am joking. That I am joking. Do you know what's weird? Like, you know, people say like they're quite jealous or whatever. I've never really felt like that. Like, I think I quite like a little bit of healthy competition, you know? I think, yeah, I do want Rory to have had girlfriends or whatever before me because you want to have someone that was in demand. Do you know what I mean? I don't want him if no one else wants. Oh, no. Oh, don't tell me I've got to return the whole thing because that plate's broken. No. Wait, what the hell? Oh, see, this is why I don't get on with things, because then you hit roadblocks and then everything's poo. Oh, no. What does this mean? I don't want to unload. I'll wait for Rory. Rory knows everything. Oh, that is so bloody annoying. But you know what? I'm not going to let it get me down. This is what I feel like most days are like. stupid things happening. I'm like, anyway, that's fine, let's just carry on. Okay, do you know what? I think this is a sign that the productivity hour is over. Okay, I'm gonna go and play on Stardew and then we can reconvene. Before I go, I'm gonna make myself a little drink and eat my magic stars. Okay, here's my nice glass from Asda. Like, it's properly heavy. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Then I'm gonna get a little bit of elderflower. I don't deserve nice things. Plop that in. Good. Then a bit of soda water. It's definitely flat now, but oh, it's very flat. But that's fine. We don't mind. I'm also looking forward to taking this off. I look like such a dweeb. And then this is the art of resistance. No, that wasn't right. We're going to get a few blueberries and we're just going to plop them in. Normally they fizz, but I think because there's no fizz, we're lacking fizz. Do you know what I could do? I could make some ice cubes and put the blueberries in it. That would be delicious. What is this poo coming out of this blueberry? I really want to say that's nice, but it's so flat. Like, it couldn't be more flat. I don't know what to do because I'm like, I don't mind that it's flat, but I think it's the fact that it's not meant to be flat and it is flat, but it's just throwing me off. Okay, we're going to battle through that drink, eat my magic stars, and then wait for Rory to get back. It's now 8 o'clock, so that tofu was cooked at like an hour and a half ago, so that's going to be nice. Shall I give you a quick haul of what I bought? Soy sauce, bosh. Peronaise, this is key to this meal that I've spent the last hour and a half showing you. 2 of them, bosh. The best peanut butter to exist. This is tasty, but still good. Pippa-nut, crunchy, bosh. Frozen blueberries that are not frozen at all right now, bosh. Oh, that's in my mouth, that's not good. Bananas. So we're going to take our, we're going to put our rice on. We've got our bowl of sludge currently, and then we're going to add in our now cold tofu. It's still a little bit warm. We're going to move our bowl of broken plates. Tofu going in. This is such a good combo because not only is it cold, it's also got drieds to here, so this is going to be a ball ache to clean. This is what you call a lose-lose. We like those in this household. I'm going to leave that to soak. I'm going to leave that and get Rory to wash up. Okay, so tofu goes in, and then you get your peronaise and you squirt a bit of that in. So it's going to be delish, and you can't tell me otherwise. You literally can't because you can't taste it. And then a little bit of soy sauce. This does feel a bit like I'm making a potion, doesn't it, in a big bowl? Like if this was steaming, you'd be like, yeah, it's a potion. Oh, that's satisfying. You need Prosecco and you've got soy sauce. Okay, now we're going to mix this all up. Oh my god, this smells divine. So if you're not an idiot, this meal will literally take you 14 minutes. No, sorry, a bit longer because you have to make this meal will take you 16 minutes, I'd say. But if you are stupid, it's going to take you an hour and a half. So make sure you factor that in if you were part of the stupid brigade. Riceage. Bosh. I'm going to ignore that went everywhere when the kitchen's just been cleaned. Give myself a bit more because I'm kind, but I'm not that kind. And then you plate up the good shit. Hopefully the heat of the rice is going to ignore the fact that the tofu is lukewarm. But I do think this is a meal that you can actually eat cold as well. But this would be nice in some, what they called like those rice paper sheets. I tried to make that once, but it was all a bit shit. But I think if I really put my mind to it, I could do that. Oh my god, I'm also thinking of doing a series. Okay, this is the tagline. It's going to be called Bake and Bleat, where I'm going to bake something and I'm going to bleat on about a topic while doing that. What do you guys think? Are you giving that hell yeah? Or are you giving that a no thanks? This is one of those meals that you want every last bit of because it's honestly so delicious. If you like the sound of Bake and Bleat, can you let me know? And can you comment what topics you'd like me to talk about? Because I could talk for England about literally anything. I could talk to you about like a puddle forming on my front garden. So yeah, let me know. And then sometimes if I'm feeling fancy, I get Rory some seaweed to go with it because he likes that. I don't like it because this sounds like I'm being stupid or I'm being facetious. It actually doesn't sound like I'm being facetious because I don't know what it means to be facetious, but I just like the sound of that word, so I wanted to use it. But I think seaweed is just so seaey. Like, I'm sorry, but I can literally taste like the English Channel. So it's a big fat no from me. And there we have it, the most delicious tea for everybody. This is so funny without the face tracking, like I'm sure half this video is just my chin. Thank you so much for watching the vlog. I really appreciate it. If you're still here, comment, Holly, oh, what compliment do I want today? Comment, I know, actually just comment, I don't like it, I love it. I don't know where it's come from. Maybe that's a good one to comment. I don't like it, I love it, love it, love it. Where's that from? God, I hope I didn't sing that so well that I get copyrighted. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'll catch you on the flip side. Stay cool, hang loose. Okay, bye.